All right, everybody, welcome back to the Blacksmith Podcast. I'm Will B, and I have for you a little treat. So, I have been trying to figure out what are people concerned with on a daily basis. So, let's see. This is Google Trends, and I'm refreshing this so that you can see this isn't a game. You can see right here on my screen what time it is, what day it is. January, Jesus, July 6th, 6:51 p.m. All right. So people are still Googling 4th of July. What could they be showing on that? Shopping, of course, ways to spend your hard earned money. Shopping, deals, shopping, of course. Ways to spend your hard earned money. So that's the middle class mindset, right? The poor man's mindset said thinks money is only for paying bills, paying off debt. The middle class mindset thinks that money is for buying things, and the rich man's mindset knows that money is for earning more money. There may be some investing in this list. I just refreshed it, so let's see. Texas flooding. Okay. Now I did hear something about this flood a day or two ago. At least 81 dead in the flooding catastrophe. Okay, so I see why that one is 5 million searched. When did this happen? 82 people died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. 28 children. Oh, God. When did this flooding happen? Through July 4th weekend. Ah, wow, look at that. Death toll. See, I'm sorry to hear about that. See, that's wild. That's why that's being searched up. Okay, fair enough. Camp Mystic, they mentioned this a couple of times. So this is one of the counselors that passed away. Dallas Camper, Camp Mystic again. Okay. All right. So then there's AI mode. Now, this is actually a smart one to be searching up. And I'll say why. So Google, I remember when I came on to Google, I think it was on my phone a couple days ago. It said, would you like to keep searching in AI mode? Understand regular Google searches are going away. AI mode is going to be the future. So they're asking you, would you like to try it and switch over? And then sooner or later, there's going to be an update that just switches it over. AI is the future. You might as well get used to it. So I understand why AI mode is being searched up. People thought Chat GPT searches was a cool thing anyway, but AI is actually taking over. So India introduced this. Um, and then there's an article about it. I saw this article about India a couple days ago, talking about, maybe it was yesterday, about AI mode and how they're using it. But other countries are getting way more advanced and way ahead of us in AI. India are starting to be technological giants. They have been for a while, actually. Japan has always been a technological powerhouse, and country red, China, they are definitely advanced in AI. So this one actually makes sense to search up. Additionally, tech jobs. See right here in this article, AI affects tech jobs. You better get with it. Figure out how to be an AI software engineer. Figure out how to be an AI technician or something like that. If you are, the world is ever changing, right? It seems like there are spots in history, though, that it changes a lot faster than other ones. And with this technological revolution and AI and chips and semiconductors and stuff like that, tech has really been moving the needle in the stock market. But this is something you really have to think about, right? If you are an artist on Fiverr and you put pen or pencil to paper and you draw an anime character and then you color it in, how long does that take? Let's say that takes 4 hours, right? AI can do it in 5 seconds. You better learn how to use prompts on AI to create your images, or you are gonna be replaced. I'm sorry that, but you may be a great artist. You may have been doing this for 22 years, and there's a new kid on the block that is outpacing you. And sooner or later, people are gonna be so great at being artists on AI, all of you guys are gonna be out of business. They're gonna be creating whole animes with AI, which is another project that I'm working on with my brothers, actually, because I've been writing anime 20 years now. I started when I was in college. If that doesn't date me, I don't care. I'm 39. All right. Mexico versus USA. All right. So, sports. So, people are concerned with sports. That's normal. That's very normal. 2 million plus people had time to search it 4 days ago. I guess this hasn't updated because it's the holiday weekend, maybe because some of these are days ago. Oh, it started these days ago. Okay, never mind. It is up to date. All right, so that's sports related. Diogo Jota. What is this about? Liverpool players mourners as soccer player Diogo Jota is laid to rest. Oh, so this guy died. Uh in his hometown. Jota, along with his brother Andre Silva, died early Thursday morning in a car crash in Spain when the Lamborghini they were traveling in veered off the road. Off of wow, wow, wow. What is that? If that's what's well, why does he look like Jesse from? Why does he look like Jesse from the meth show, Breaking Bad? No, is it me? Well, it's tragic. I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying he looks like Jesse from Breaking Bad. Well, rest in peace, my man. This is sports related, but it's also death related, so I won't go too hard on it. Julian McMahon. Julian McMahon, actor who appeared in Fantastic Four films and TV show. What is this about? Oh, he died too? Okay. TV show Charmed. I don't watch that. I don't watch witchy stuff, so I wouldn't know. But he died peacefully after his battle with cancer. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, my man. He looks young there. I'm not gonna do it later. Oh wow. Well, you know what? Rest in peace. So that's death related as well. I just figured this would be kind of like a fun thing. Let's see what people are concerned with. I knew if I saw that 100 men versus a gorilla up here, I was gonna go X gonna give it to you. Jurassic World Rebirth. Is this a movie? Box office. So yes. Entertainment. Extreme greed is driving the market. Okay. All right. So we got another Jurassic Park movie. How many ways can you kill people with dinosaurs? Starting to be that way. I mean, look right here. Spielberg began Jurassic Park. It's in his seventh film. I don't think the world is totally tired of it yet. It's not like Fast and Furious 88 yet. Although I love Fast and Furious movies, cars moving fast and they're nice looking cars. Oh yeah, they sound nice. All these 18, 18 gear gearboxes because they 18 speed gearboxes because they upshift like you wouldn't believe. Especially that one. I don't know which one it was where they were on the runway. And me being an air traffic controller, I'm an aviation nerd. I'm like, what runway is that long? But it wasn't just me. It was me and a bunch of my workmates that we were watching it. And they shifted like 200 times a piece. Listen, man, y'all just going to third and second and fourth gear just because. No runways that long. Anyway, so that's Jurassic Park. Here we go. P. Diddy verdict. And look, it was really high, I guess 5 days ago. So that's 7, 6, 5. Yeah, somewhere in there. You get it. I'm not clicking this. Yeah, let's see what news is. I don't care, but let's care. All right. So getting standing ovation from inmates after court victory. From inmates? Oh, because he's in jail already, right? Uh, returned to jail after winning acquittals on potential life in prison charges. Oh, so he's not getting life in prison. After a jury acquitted Combs of sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy charges. He's 55 now. Wow. He doesn't look 55. He didn't look 35, but he don't look 55. Remain in jail. Okay. Several more years. Oh, wait. After his conviction on prostitution, any sentence would include credit for time already served. So that's almost 10 months. Man, it just doesn't pay to do this stuff, man. But I guess in the moment, people don't think about it. All right. So what I took from that, he didn't get life in prison. I can't give any more time to this. I can't care anymore. All right. So now we go to Independence Day. That's on the list. The big, beautiful bill. Okay. 5 major policies to know. Let's see. Look, folks, I'm just doing a quick search. This is kind of like a random video. I just want to see what's on here. I guess if anything, you can classify this one as entertainment. There's always a lesson to be learned, though. 5 major things to know. Okay, so let's know it. Do we have to listen to this? Turn my speaker on. Republicans passed the bill. Okay, tax cuts originally enacted. Oh shoot, let's watch it. If it's an ad, I'm a. Oh god, I knew it. I knew it. I tried it. I tried it. Let's see if we can get through this. New forms tax relief. Okay, right here. Lower tax rates and a higher standard deduction for taxpayers. Okay. Uh, oh, provide tax relief to workers earning tips and overtimes as well as retirees, which is also addressing tax issues for small businesses and those faced with making costly capital investments, money investments. Okay. It keeps saying, here's a look at 5 key policies. So where is it? Where are the 5? Federal income taxes. I'm guessing this is it. Makes permanent lower tax brackets. Okay. Standard deduction, which is roughly doubled. Okay. Okay. Increases deduction by $750 for individuals, $1,500 for married couples, $1,125 for head of household. Okay. 90% of federal taxpayers use the standard deduction rather than itemizing deductions. Okay. Fair enough. Expensing capital and factory investments. Restores 100% expensing of capital investments that were temporarily permitted under that. What's TCJA? Do they say? TCJA? Maybe I missed it. Tax Cuts and Job Act of 17. Yes, I went right by it. I did see that up there, but I didn't read it. All right. So, and applies it retroactively to investments made on or after 19 Jan. Because it's the day before inauguration. I was going to say, what a weird day to pick, but it's the day after my brother's birthday. One of them. Okay. Cap the maximum taxpayer can expense is increased to 2.5 million under the bill. Okay. Fair enough. So that's a couple of things. Small business deduction, okay. Permanent 20% deduction for small businesses to include sole proprietorships, partnerships, and S corps to deduct up to 20% of their qualified business income plus 20% qualified real estate investment trust dividends and qualified publicly traded partnership income. So I definitely invest in REITs. Um, I'm interested on that, and I have a small business. I have an LLC, but I think they're talking. Well, it says and S corps. So the sole proprietorship partnerships, that's probably more LLC. So maybe this does affect me. It would create a new inflation adjusted minimum deduction of $400 for taxpayers, which at least $1,000 qualified business income. Okay, got it. Retiree tax relief. OBBBA provides $6,000 tax. Stop jumping. 65 and older. Okay, so the big beautiful bit, one big beautiful bill act. That's really what that stands for? Wow. All right, whatever. All right, so bonus deductions, tips, and overtime. This is important stuff. So I spent a little time here, but it's on the screen. You can read it. All right, here we go. Let's get to the next thing. Is Walmart open on the 4th of July? Because we didn't know that the 4th of July was coming up. We didn't know it was a national holiday. We didn't know businesses close on national holidays and some stay open. We have never seen 4th of July before. So we don't know what businesses close. We couldn't prepare for it, is what I'm getting at, I guess. What's open and what's closed? Is this really how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Let's do a couple more. Who's Michael Madsen? Whoa. Michael Madsen's sister, Virginia, breaks silence on his sudden death. Who is this guy? Oh, the Reservoir Dogs guy. Oh, that's enough death. Break silence. Now we got to see. What do you mean break silence? Quentin Tarantino, Kill Bill Volume 2. Wow. He was found dead on the 3rd in his home in Malibu. Let's see. He was Thunder and Velvet. Okay. I thought she was going to say something like she knows why he died because it says sudden death, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Did he die too? Wow. This guy beat Kaylee Goncalves before Idaho murders? Beat her in the face? All right, I don't think I want to click that, folks. Idaho murders? Serial killing? As they reveal details of daughter's final moments. Is that him? Sir? If you are on trial looking like, oh, stabbed her to death, what is good? What is this? In the face the night he murdered her and 3 other Idaho students, November 22. Bro, I was deployed November 2022. Actually, I came home on the 29th from a 7-monther. My God. Dodged the death penalty as part of a guilty plea. Good God Almighty. What made you do that? This is the girl he beat? Oh my God. If your 21-year-old daughter was sleeping in her bed And he went into her house with the intention to kill her, and he did by stabbing her many times, as well as beating her in the face and head while it was clear that she fought for her life. What would you want? Ah, all right, this is a heavy one, folks. All right, so that's in the search algorithm. Alligator Alcatraz. The case of Florida's alligator Alcatraz, a concentration camp. What? Look, folks, I'm just trying to show you what people are searching. Let's just go through a couple of them without clicking. Who's Joey Chestnut? I clicked. Nathan's hot dog eating contest competitor disqualified. How about that? Now you got a full belly poking out. Down 71 dogs to reclaim the title. Oh, somebody was disqualified, but this guy won it. 71 dogs. Couldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Brooke Nader, wardrobe. Okay, wardrobe malfunction. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, playing in England. Old Guard. This is a movie that's on Netflix. I keep seeing it come up because Old Guard 2 is on there. I haven't watched it. Tropical Storm Chantel, I'm sorry. I can read. Hooked on Phonics. Okay, where's this? South Carolina. Laura Loomer. All right, and now I'll tell you the point of this search. It wasn't just random. I chose to search to see what are people really looking at on a day-to-day basis. And this is it, folks. I mean, yeah, minus the 4th of July stuff and Texas flooding, the one-off stuff, but I guess you can't really say that because everything's kind of situational with searches, but this is what we're worried about. So we've got the 4th of July, whatever they're searching about here, and it's shopping, right? It's all shopping, ways to spend your hard earned money on stuff you probably don't even need. There's no investing in here, there's no job searches in here, there's no um there's nothing like that. There's no hard skills, soft skills. There's none of that stuff in here. You got sports, entertainment. This guy is a sports player, but he died, so I can give that a pass. You got a movie in here. That's entertainment. You got P Diddy, which is people are using it for entertainment. I can't tell you how many YouTube channels I can see when I scroll that's talking about P Diddy, but they're not talking about how to help somebody else out. It's just pure entertainment. Anyway, folks, this is a head herder. My point is be concerned with stuff that matters, please. This stuff, a lot of this, well, I can't. I'm not going to finish that because there's hurricanes and people dying in here too. But some of this stuff should get cut out. Why are people who don't know P Diddy, they don't know him personally? His verdict, his sentence has nothing to do with your life, but you're so locked and loaded. I don't even understand that. I could care less. It doesn't affect me at all. Anyway, all right, folks, that's going to do it. Hit that like button for the algorithm. Please share and subscribe, please. The Blacksmith Podcast out.